It's week 9 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Amari Cooper. You always need eyes on him, 4th most catches in the NFL. It's the Bills and the Dolphins, next on Madden Football.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Pete. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
That's it.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it at the 6. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Davis up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Amendola able to put it through. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive starts.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Hey, hold.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it on 2nd and short. Another one for Cook. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Fourth down, here's Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line in the defense.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Cook calls it in.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 now. Pass complete to Cook. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills hoping to break this tie before the half. 1st and 10 from the 41. Allen. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Again, Allen to the air. Connects with Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Middle.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Allen. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Now third down and 9 yards to go.
Look out! Allen on third down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Amendola able to put it through. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Buying some time right. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snacks it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Cook trying this one up the gut. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Off 52.
Back to throw now, Allen. Escapes out to the left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Allen on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Half. Go.
This is Cook on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Cook does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. They're out and set, first and 10. Now run by Cook. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Alert! We go.
They'll run it with Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Where's that?
Here's an option play to the left. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert! Look out!
Here's Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Finds his fullback. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This is Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills make it a 9. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now it's Cook. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills, as we say so long from Buffalo.